I'm not wearing a black shirt. That's how you know this is serious. Oh, I hope I'm not gonna cry. If you're watching this, it means I got to 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. Right now, I am at 99,769. There's a live counter I have on my computer, so I can see the number go up and up in real time. And you know, I've been spending months thinking about something special I can do when I reach 100,000 subscribers. It's the kind of milestone that not a lot of people reach. So it feels like something that I should do something special for. I decided that I want to talk about something that is really important to me, and that is what got me here. Like I said, not a lot of people reach this type of milestone. So how did I do it? I first started my YouTube channel in, I believe, May or June of 2023. And I didn't post anything for almost a year. I was so obsessed in the beginning with making the correct content. I spent a lot of time planning content, but not actually making content. And so I didn't post anything for almost a year. Then in April or May of 2024, I started my podcast. If you don't know, my podcast is called English Extras. It's available anywhere you get your podcasts from. And I started posting videos on YouTube, on Spotify, but on YouTube it was audio only. I was not showing my face. And I did that for the rest of 2025. I started showing my face in short content. I started my notes from class series, which now has more than 200 expressions. So if you want to expand your expressions, your idioms, definitely check out my notes from class playlist, because there's a lot there. But I wasn't making other types of videos. And I spent months and months and months making my podcast every week. From April all the way till today. I still make this podcast every week. But at the end of 2025, I had like 30 something podcast episodes, and I had less than 200 subscribers. I didn't hit 100 subscribers until December. So I started posting content consistently in April or May of 2024. I hit 100 subscribers in December. So I spent all this time talking to nobody. And it was really discouraging. And I knew that it would take time. I knew that to get discovered, for people to see my content. I knew it would take time. But, and you know this, learning English, knowing something and being okay with something, those two things are very different. So in December of 2024, I was starting to think, maybe I should give up. Maybe I should give up. But I thought, no. There's something that I read a long time ago that really impacted my way of thinking. And I want to share it with you because what I read, it helped me push through even when I wanted to give up. So I love this book. It's called Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. I have read this book multiple times. I need to reread it again, actually. I want to read what Elizabeth Gilbert said that I still believe and I still think about even today. It changed how I think, and it might change how you think too. So this book is about fear. And it's about doing things with fear. It's about letting fear have some space. So this is what Elizabeth Gilbert says about fear. She says, I don't try to kill off my fear. I don't go to war against it. And she talks about how she gives a speech to fear, like a letter. She writes a letter to fear. And it goes like this. Dearest fear, creativity and I are about to go on a road trip together. A road trip is a very long journey by car. Creativity and I are about to go on a road trip together. I understand you'll be joining us because you always do. I acknowledge that you believe you have an important job to do in my life and that you take your job seriously. Apparently, your job is to induce complete panic. To induce something means to create, to force. Apparently, your job is to induce complete panic whenever I'm about to do anything interesting. And, may I say, you are superb at your job. Superb meaning excellent, amazing, fantastic. And may I say, you are superb at your job. So, by all means, keep doing your job if you feel you must. But I will also be doing my job on this road trip, which is to work hard and stay focused. And creativity will be doing its job, which is to remain stimulating and inspiring. There's plenty of room in this vehicle for all of us. So, make yourself at home. Make yourself at home is a phrase we use to mean be comfortable. There's plenty of room in this vehicle for all of us. So make yourself at home, but understand this. Creativity and I are the only ones who will be making any decisions along the way. I recognize and respect that you are part of this family. And so I will never exclude you, keep away. I will never exclude you from our activities. But still, your suggestions will never be followed. You're allowed to have a seat. A seat. You're allowed to have a seat. And you're allowed to have a voice. But you are not allowed to have a vote. You're not allowed to touch the road maps. You're not allowed to suggest detours. Detours are like other ways around to get to your destination. You're not allowed to suggest detours. You're not allowed to fiddle with the temperature. Dude, you're not even allowed to touch the radio. But above all else, my dear old familiar friend, you are absolutely forbidden to drive. The reason that I love this metaphor, this idea that I'm driving a car, I'm on a journey. The reason I love this metaphor is because it helps me realize that fear is part of the journey. But fear should never make your decisions. Fear is not allowed to drive the car. So in December of 2024, I was thinking, maybe I should give up. But I remembered, that's fear driving. And I am not letting fear drive this car. So I decided to keep going. I decided to try something new. And I started making different kinds of videos. I started making videos for intermediate learners. I created a video about how you can learn English. You can do it. I made that video and it went viral. And it was so crazy. Oh my gosh. I started January 2025. January 1st, 2025. I started with 211 subscribers. And that was crazy because in December 2024, I had 100. Then in 1 month, my numbers doubled. So I was already because I had 200 subscribers. Well, I felt so lost. But I kept going. I tried something new. I made that video. And I remember I posted that video, and when I woke up in the morning, I had like 500 subscribers. I thought the numbers were wrong. I couldn't believe it. And then I had some classes. I taught some classes. And I looked again. And it was like 700. And I thought, what is going on? And when I woke up the next day, I had over 1,000 subscribers. And I couldn't believe it. I didn't understand what was happening. And I'll be honest with you, actually, when I saw I had over 1,000, I kind of hyperventilated. To hyperventilate means you can't breathe properly. So when I saw I had more than 1,000, I started hyperventilating. I didn't know what to do. I gained 30,000 subscribers in a month. It's just crazy. It was crazy then, and it's crazy now. So now it's October. As I'm filming this, it is October 2nd. And very, very likely, I will reach 100,000 subscribers tomorrow. I want to say thank you. I have met some amazing people so far. I have had so much fun making videos. I started streaming. I never thought I would become a streamer. Honestly. But I love streaming. I love talking to you all. It's so much fun. So here's the thing. You probably don't have a YouTube channel, but you're here because you are learning English. If you take anything from me, I want you to remember fear is not allowed to drive. Maybe you feel like you want to give up. I understand. But I also want you to understand that fear does not get to drive. Fear does not drive well. So many people give up right before they explode. Imagine if I gave up. Imagine in December if I gave up. I would not be here. I would not be a streamer. I would not be a YouTuber. I would not have 100,000 subscribers. If you want to become fluent in English, you can. You can. But the only way to do that is to keep going. don't give up. The only way to fail is to stop. I know you can do it. I know it. I know it. I know you can do it. Reaching 100,000 subscribers is an incredible milestone. I am so, so grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you are a subscriber, thank you. But this is also just the beginning. I have so many ideas, so many plans for this channel, for my business. I have so many ideas, so many plans, and I want to hear your ideas. I want to hear from you. So make sure to leave me a comment. What do you want to see from me? What will help you the most? How can I help you? There are things happening in my life currently that are very, very scary. And this YouTube channel is kind of one of them. It's scary to have so many eyes on me, so many eyes watching me. It's scary. But I remember, fear does not drive. I drive. Fear is not a sign to stop. So even though I'm afraid, I'm still going to drive. And I hope that if you are also afraid, I hope you will also continue to drive. Again, thank you so much for being here. And who knows? Maybe I will reach 1 million subscribers one day. Who knows? The only way to not reach 1 million subscribers is to stop. And I'm not stopping. Thanks for being here, my friends. Until next time, bye.